The purpose of this video is to show that the works by a writer do not pass Copyscape. This is our detailed instructions given to the writer. You can find this detailed instruction in the chat conversation between the writer and us on 6th of August this year. Let's scroll down to the bottom of our detailed instruction. You can see this part. This is the sample writing given by us to the writer for his reference only. But he has taken advantage of this sample writing and give us plagiarized work. Let me just cut the content of the sample writing. And you could clearly see that this sample writing is about MSc Status Application Consultant. Now, let us move to the correct tools to be used. It's a tool provided by Copyscape for us to compare offline content. Now, why offline content? Because the sample writing given to us by us to the writer is an offline content, and all the works contents produced by the writers are offline content as well. Let me paste our sample writing here. You can see the professional MS status application consultant until the end. Here. Now, this is the first content given by the writer to us. You could find this from the chat conversation between the writer and us on 7th August this year. Let me cut the content, or copy the content and paste it here. Let's compare both contents. This is the result. As you could see, 70% of our sample writing has been plagiarized, has been used by the writer in his work. This is our sample writing. This is the first content given by the writer. Isn't this the title? You can see all these are similar words. 5 words. You could find this in our sample writing. And this phrase or words have been used by the writer in his work. Again, 3 similar words. Again, 5 similar words. Again, 3 similar words. Again, 9 words. So if you scroll down, you can see 12 words, 26 words, 14 words, 30 words, and so on. It's obvious that 70% match. That means 70% of our sample writing given has been used in the writer's work. Let us compare the next content. Again, I will copy our sample writing and paste it here. Professional Administrators Application Consultant until the end. This is the second content or second piece of work from the writer. You can find this in the conversation between the writer and us on 10th of August this year. Let me just copy his work. Paste it here. Let's us compare both contents. This is the result. 63% match. 63% of our sample writing has been used by the writer. All these are the similar words which or phrase you could find in both content. Can you see all these similar words or phrase? Let's perform another Copyscape test. I'll just copy our sample writing, paste it here. This is the third content or third piece of work from the writer. You could find this in the conversation between us dated 13 August this year. Let me copy paste it here. Let's compare both contents. Again, 55% match. All these are the similar words. .55% match. Let's compare the last piece of work from the writer. Before that, let me copy and paste our sample writing here. Professional Administrators Application Consultant, as you can see. This is the final content from the writer before we request for the release or cancellation of the milestone deposit, because we would like to discontinue with the project. For the final piece of work from the writer, you could find it from the conversation or chat conversation between us on 17th of August this year. Let's compare both contents. You could see 50% match. These are the similar words. Basically, the writer just basically cut this phrase or words from the sample writing given to us and use it, and paste it, and use it in the exact words, exact phrase in the content or the works. Isn't it obvious that all the works given by the writer do not pass Copyscape? They are not original and they are not unique content as per the detailed instructions given by us to the writer.